Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here for a really quick Survivor chat because I found out some tea after I did my Survivor video and I really wanted to talk about it because Survivor, y'all missed an opportunity to really entertain us because apparently Brando, did his exit interviews and I like to watch Robin his podcast for Big Brother and Survivor. I really love Survivor with Rob and is that Fishback? I really love to watch them. So they showed a clip of an interview that Brando did where he had a secret advantage. They did the tribe swap. When was that? The week before, because this was the second week of the tribe swap. He said when he had his buff, little bandana thing, it was an advantage sewn into the top of his buff. And so, of course, he didn't like, hey, everybody, look what I got. He snatched the advantage and shoved it in his pocket, and he was going to go read it later when he got back to camp, which I think everybody at that tribe swap would have done. Like, nobody, some of y'all new Survivor players probably would have waved it around and said, oh, look what I got, y'all. Look what I got. But I don't know. I think most people would have hit it and read it in private. So Brando stated, if you didn't see the interview, I'm not going to show it because it's on somebody else's YouTube channel. But Brando stated once he got back to camp, producers pulled him for a chat and, they pull them all the time to do confessionals and other things. So it's not normal for a producer to pull you for, a chat. And he said, especially since he found the advantage, they thought they were going to pull him, to a private place so he could open it and read it. But he said production just snatched it from him. Was like, give it up. Give it up. Give it to me. I wouldn't have gave it to I'm telling you, I would never be on these game shows. He said he had a secret swap advantage. Now, I think that is an amazing advantage to have it sewn into your buff and you get to swap tribes. Like you get to see, okay, I'm sitting over here, especially Brando. He's sitting over here in a we got to fight over Emily situation where it's two blue, two red, and Emily is Lulu in the middle. I definitely would have switched. I definitely would have switched. So I feel like it's unfair that they took that from him because maybe it should have been, on the outside of the buff and not the inside where it said read now or open now. Something. Hey, Glenda. I just feel like it's very unfair that we didn't get to see somebody swap because I would have been highly entertained. Or even if he would have got back to camp, I wouldn't have been mad if he got to say, okay, we sending out a vote. You want to swap or you could swap somebody else. Oh my God. Hold on. I ain't put my phone on do not disturb. Hold on. That was Charles, by the way. We're doing Big Brother next. If you care, tonight is competition reality TV night. Me and Charles will do Big Brother, and then I'm going to get into the Challenge 39. But anyway, I would have even been excited if they would have said, okay, you want to read it in private. You get a boat, whoever you want to swap with, we'll send a boat to them and y'all have to swap. And then you just explain it. I had the advantage to swap and here I am. I just feel like it was a missed opportunity for good television just to give somebody advantage and snatch it back when you didn't write nowhere on the advantage to open it right now. It would have been cool if maybe, they wrap the buffs in that, is it burlap, something? If one of the buffs on the bottom would have had swap on it, so when you open this buff, there's an advantage that says you could swap. Like, I feel like if it's something that has to be done in the moment, you need to make it obvious to the players that you need to read this now. Or Jeff could have even announced, hey, somebody has a secret advantage in a buff. Why don't you all feel around and see who has it and read it right now? Especially if it's just swapping teams. It's not like the advantage was an idol, a still a vote, anything like that. It's something that you could state to everybody and make your swap to everybody. Like, I just feel like CBS, that was a missed opportunity. Brando definitely would still be on our TV screens if he would have swapped tribes. Let's think about for a second, and y'all could put it in the chat. Who should Brando have switched with and why? For me, there he was on Bello. I forget I forget what colors everybody is on this swap. But I think he went to Bello, and it was Drew Austin, him and Kendra, and Emily in the middle. And we ain't fighting over Emily because we know Emily funny acting anyway. Thank you, Glenda. I had a sorority brunch. So I still have my makeup on from brunch. I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of glam, not a plain face. And then my hair is, I'm feeling myself. I'll just admit, I'm feeling myself with this hair. I can't stop touching it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. So I love my new hair, but it's only in for 2 weeks until I get my faux locks put back in. Because I told my stylist, I said, I just want something simple, quick, 2 weeks. This hair only costs $20. $20 hair, and it's amazing. Okay, but this video ain't got nothing to do with that. But thank you, Glenda. If he got to switch a tribe, I definitely would have went over there to where Bruce, Katora, Kelly, and who else is over there? Bruce, Katora, Kelly, and Jake. I maybe would have sent Katora over. No. For entertainment value, he should have swapped with Bruce. I would have sent Bruce over there, and I would have been over there safe with the rest of my blue tribe and chilling, because at the end of the day, we can get Katora up out of there, or we could get Caleb, whoever. But I don't feel like that team the new Lulu would have lost. But if he could have swapped for somebody else, I definitely would have sent Drew packing. Drew would have had to go. And I would have switched him for maybe, I wouldn't have want Caleb because you don't want Caleb and Emily to get back together. But maybe for another blue person to come over. Like, who is Brando close to? Like, he could have brought Kelly over, maybe Jake. Maybe bring Bruce over so Bruce and Emily could go like this and we could be entertained a little bit. But I definitely would have used that advantage. I would have definitely used that advantage. And I'm just really sorry we didn't get to see it. Now, that's all the tea I have. Another thing that I was thinking about was the amulets. And I think the amulets would be more beneficial if the powers were stronger with the 3, and then they get weaker as people get voted out. That's how you encourage people to want to work together for these little bracelets. Like, maybe if all 3 of us come together, we could all walk out of tribal council and be safe. Like, it could be like one of them open tribals where we don't know what's going to happen. And we could say, look, 2 of us in danger. Let's amulets unite. All 3 of us get to walk out of tribal council, and whatever happened amongst them, it just happens. I don't know. Maybe that's too confusing, but I feel like, or maybe everyone, as long as there are 3 people in the game, that you have an idol. And then if it comes down to 2, you get still a vote. You can steal 2 votes. So if it's 2 of y'all, you can say, okay, this tribal, we're gonna steal some votes. And then when it's 1, you get the extra vote. I just feel like when the amulets start off so weak for the 3, nobody cares about an extra vote. You all aren't on the same tribes. Y'all not going to vote the same anyway. And maybe J Maya, you didn't know this, and you had to pick somebody. It wasn't anybody red because it was all blue and Caleb. So I guess you had to pick somebody. I don't know. J Maya, I ain't even going back over there because that's the last video. But I just really feel, and let me know in the comments in the chat, if you think get rid of the amulets altogether, or flip it to where they're more powerful when it's 3. And then, I don't know. I just feel like J Maya or Kelly going home next week. And I'm probably gonna be fast forwarding the whole episode because I already know what's gonna happen. Hey, Dr. Ivy girl. Well, that's it, everybody. If you don't have any other Big Brother, this ain't Big Brother, Survivor thoughts, put it in the chat. This was only something I wanted to get off my chest real quick because I didn't learn about it until after I did my review. Thank you, Dr. Ivy girl. Up next, in 15 minutes, Charles and I will be back to go over Big Brother 25. I was highly bored with this double eviction, but me and Charles going to try to talk about it when we get together. I'm sure we'll come up with something entertaining to speak on. And then at 7 p.m. Central, right after Big Brother, I will be getting into the challenge season 39. I was highly entertained, but whatever is happening over here on Survivor done sprinkled over there on the challenge. Somebody else done quit over there. I was I was so mad. Somebody else quit. I'm like, look, people, if you don't really want to be there, quit signing up to go. Just quit signing up to go and let people who really want to be there be there. But anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all back here in 15 minutes. We'll be back for Big Brother. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.